If you are thinking about moving to the community of Arden in Loxahatchee and or Wellington, Florida, now is the time, and this is a video for you. My name is Ray Fernandez. I'm with Living in Palm Beach, powered by EXP Luxury. Welcome. This week we are showing you the community of Arden in, I say Loxahatchee and Wellington because it's used interchangeably. Technically, it's in Loxahatchee. There's something really significant going on now. I am bumping this video to the front of the line because now is very time sensitive. If you're thinking about buying in Arden, you have to watch this video, and now's sort of the time because we're getting towards the end and there's something very important happening right now. One of the benefits of moving to Arden is this. That's why I'm starting this video here. It's the amenity center. I have been on the record of saying this, and I'm going to say it here again. I think in Palm Beach, in all of Palm Beach County, they have one of the best amenity centers there is. I mean, where can you get such a gorgeous resort-style pool? Yeah, as you can tell, there are not many people here. I am filming very early on a Friday, so there really isn't there's not a lot of people here. But if you were to come here on Memorial Day, Veterans Day, or even any average Saturday, this place would be filled. That's one of the benefits when it comes to Arden. There's a lot of homes here. So all this is actually very affordable in your HOA fee. And Living in Palm Beach, Florida, we help people relocate to this area. That's exactly what we do. If you want to ask questions from people who have actually done it, like myself, 18 years ago, I relocated to this beautiful part of the world we call South Florida, and you want to ask questions, there's a couple of ways to get a hold of us. Down below is our email address. That's one great way. Also on the screen, you see our phone number. You can either call or text that number, but literally two of the best ways is in the description, and in the comment section, there's a link. Click on that link. What that'll do is that'll set us up for some time, either through a phone call or through a Zoom, whatever way you feel most comfortable. In any case, we have your back when it comes to relocating here to sunny South Florida. There are a total of 2,350 homes here. And because there are so many homes, that's why the HOA is only $295 a month. You get all this. You have right down below there, you have this clubhouse. It's one of the best clubhouses in the area. I don't know how many square feet it is, but it's a lot. All down there is their fitness center. Beautiful waterfalls over there. Above the waterfalls up there is what they call a Tranquil Area. So this might be pretty busy at times, but if you want to read a book and you want to be like that person over there, I saw someone reading a book over there. But in a normal Saturday, you might not be able to do that. If you want to do that, that's up there. There's a sign saying you need to sort of be quiet. So if you have kids and they're rambunctious, you're not going to go there. They have cabanas up there. So this area is quite elaborate. You see this little patio there. When I filmed here once a while back, one of my previous videos, there was a birthday party there. One of the things I have to say about this community, more than any other community probably, is that they are really good with events. So whether it's Halloween, Easter egg hunting, or anything, they are really good with organizing events. They do on the, I'll drop some B-roll of the canoes right in front of there. There's an area there where they have food trucks. They regularly set up food trucks. If you want to get to know your neighbors, this is a community that's going to be extremely easy to do that. So before I finish this video, you need to stick around to the end. And the reason why this video is so important right now is there's one of the builders, GL Homes, is getting ready to move out. They literally only have 30 homes left. The models, the decorated models are for sale. I want to show you those. You can actually buy the models with the furniture. Most of them, with the exception of two, come with swimming pools. Some of those listings are actually my listings. So I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about what those are about. But the deals, I think, are really good because they come decorated with all these options. They come decorated with the furniture, and a lot of them have pools. So I think the value there is tremendous. So stick around to the end, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Continuing on with the amenities, down this way is what they have is a working farm. So in addition to, like I was talking about the HOA fee, part of your HOA fee is you get a farm share. During season here in Florida, when the growing season is, in the summertime it's too hot, for this to happen. But for most of the season, let's call it 3/4 of the year, they have they grow stuff in there, fruits, vegetables, all kinds of good stuff. They have a day, like if you're this home owner, your address is Tackle Box or whatever it is here in Arden, you have to go to that farm and they will give you, as part of your HOA, fruits and vegetables. It's your farm share. They also have a general store there, so you have an opportunity to buy more if you do wish at good prices. So anyways, it's a working farm. They have people that they actually hired here at Arden to work that farm, and I've walked through the grounds there. It's absolutely beautiful. They also do, like I said, events. They also do farm events there. So it's an old age community, by the way. This is not a 55 plus community. So for an old age community, there's more to do in this community probably than any place else in all of Palm Beach. One of the things I like about what they do here with this pool is they have a beach entry. I didn't realize this until I moved here. Like I said, way back when I moved here with children, with kids. My 2 boys were young at the time. You will get invited as parents of younger children. You will get invited to a lot of birthday parties, and because of that, people have swimming pools in their backyard. So I highly recommend, if you have young kids, get them on a swimming program right away. They should learn how to swim. But one of the attributes of this pool is that it has a beach entry, which makes it easy. You can sit in those chairs as a parent and watch them sort of ease into it, as opposed to this, basically jumping off the deep end. So this pool is really made for kids that they're able to ease in gently to this pool, and what a pool it is. So one of the things that people are starting to understand more than anything, when you buy into a new construction community, these are new construction homes here. There's lots of communities like this one have a CDD fee. This community's been around for probably about 5 or 6 years now. It's been around for a little bit. It's not brand new. It's about 80% sold. The community, that subsection I'm going to take you to in a little bit, is like down to the really end. And to me, in my opinion, from terms of quality of build, they are some of the best in the whole of Arden. But they're about 15 to 20% where this whole community will be sold out. And back when they started this, this was in the middle of Loxahatchee, it wasn't that much here, it was all farmland. They cleared this, brought utilities in, they had to take a bond out, and they're passing it on to you. Now, some community, it's called a CDD. Some communities call it something else. Now, this community calls it the North Palm Beach Improvement District Fee. Well, that's a code word for CDD. It's part of your taxes. It is a little bit less than $1,500 a year in this particular community. There are other communities where it's more. There's one up in Palm Beach Gardens that's over $5,000. If you want to know about which community has what CD fee, reach out to our team. Relocations is our thing, and we help people with this. I have to say this. My company, we are a new home co-broker. We work with all the builders. I have very strong relationships with all the builders. And one of the benefits you get from doing that is when you work with me, I have no bias. If there aren't existing homes in this community, I'm going to tell you. If you go walk into the builder, more on this later, but if you walk into the builder, they're just going to show you, talk about new homes. I'm not. I have no bias. I'm going to do what's best for you. In any event, CDD, each community has a lot. Most of the new construction communities have them. They're different in all the different communities. Sometimes they're called something else. But if you want to know more about that, and it's a hot topic right now, reach out to our team. We'd love to help you. So one of the things I want to mention is this is the original amenity center. They are in the process of building a second amenity center. There is not a lot of information on it right now, but a couple things I do know, and I speak to all the people here, so I know I sort of get information before most others do. There's going to be a lap pool in there. This, as you can tell, is not really a lap pool. This is more like a resort-style pool. There's going to be a lap pool there. They're also building a second farm or farm-like structure. It might not be as the same structure as what they have here, but they're building a second farm there. There's going to be a dog park. There's going to be other things. If you are buying into this neighborhood and you're buying with the GL builder, GL Homes, it's near there. By the time you see this video, hopefully we'll have more information. Reach out, I'd love to tell you. But one of the things that people were saying, the original owners from here in Arden, that they really would like to get more, more amenities given for the size of the community, and the community has responded. And now they're building a second amenity center here at Arden in Wellington / Loxahatchee, Florida. So here at Arden, and no other really community has this, they have two very large lakes. This is one of them. The other one is that way. It is a man-made lake. It is one of the very few large man-made lakes here in Florida. Most of the time you see a lake in Florida, they're man-made. They were dug out, water put in. This is a man-made lake. This is maybe one of the largest man-made lakes in all of Palm Beach. Back over there, it might be hard to see it from here, but they have canoes there. You can buy a canoe, bring your canoe there, and you can take it into this lake. There's a little dock there. There's an island there. I mean, you can do anything in here. You can do like an electric boat out here too. I see a house off the lake there that has it right up to the dock there, right up to the end of their house. As long as it's not a power boat, it can be put here. And they stock this pond, this lake, whatever you want to call it. Retention pond is really officially the official name of it. They stock it with fish, so you can go out there and catch bass. I am told, and I haven't done it yet myself, one day I will, that this is one of the best places to fish here in Palm Beach, Florida. So the HOA is, like I said, it's very reasonable for the price. If you want to know exactly what's included, like lawn and all that kind of stuff, reach out to our team. I'll give you the details of what exactly is included when it comes to buying an Arden and what their HOA is all about. So here's the Tranquil Area as I was referring to earlier. They have cabanas there. So if you want a really quiet time away from the hustle and bustle here at Arden, this is the perfect place for it. One of the other things I want to say about Arden, by the way, that's the outside of the clubhouse. They call it the lake house too. They call it the welcome center. That's really as part of the marketing. When the community first opened, they would welcome people here. And then they go to this place. This community had 5 builders at one point. Now there are only 2 and 1 soon to be sold out. But one of the things I will say, it's very golf cart friendly. As you can see by here, ta-da, golf cart parking. So here's your, you can see this. They actually do events here where you have like a golf cart parade for 4th of July and all kinds of stuff, and Halloween, Christmas, and all that kind of stuff. So this is one of the best communities when it comes to be able to get around your golf cart, because they sort of encourage it. A lot of the newer communities in Palm Beach, it's exactly what they do. So here is one of the features of this video that I hope you stuck around to, because this is why the timing of this video is really important. Today, this is model row for GL Homes. They have all these decorated models are now for sale. The way it works is when a community or a builder is selling out, they had GL Homes at 209 homes here. When they're starting to sell out, they start selling the models. I'm going to take you into 1 or 2 of them. They sell them really like up to the tills with decorations. No, you don't get a golf cart. But they sell them with lots of upgrades. They also sell them with the furniture, and a lot of them, all but 2 models here, have swimming pools. So you get a whole lot extra if you buy a model here at Arden through GL Homes today. So there are only 2 builders left here. At one time there was 5, and so a lot of them have come in and out. Over there is the people for Lennar. And once GL Homes is done, I think it'll be just basically Lennar left here. And if you still want to buy Arden, I mean, as I mentioned, they are, from time to time, there are really good deals on some existing homes. So we can help you either through existing or through new construction homes. But today, there are some really nice deals, because we are getting down to the end of GL Homes' presence here in Arden, in Loxahatchee / Wellington, Florida. All right, so there are a total of 9 models. Right now I'm in the Newport, and I tell you, I've taken a lot of clients here to this community, and I've taken them all through these models. And no, this is one of the smaller models, sort of. It's total square feet is 2,268 square feet under air. When we talk about under air, that means under air conditioning. That's how we describe living space here in Florida. But this is a ranch, and this is one of the nicest ranches, not just in Arden, anywhere, in my opinion. When you walk in, you see this. It's got a very dramatic, especially for a ranch, it's got a very dramatic entrance that appeals to people. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've walked into this model with clients, and I had to bring you here because this is one of the models, in my opinion, that stand out, that have come in, they've walked in like, wow. The detail to the home is just incredible. Again, if you're buying the models, a lot of this stuff is upgrades. I mean, the hood is a model. They use GE appliances here. The hood is a model. They use is an upgrade. They usually, like, this is like engineered wood. That the flooring is upgraded, and one of the most expensive. If you're looking at upgrades, one of the most expensive parts of upgrading your home is the floor. So again, if you're looking for a ranch, this is a really nice home. The footprint of this home is large, so like your backyard's a little bit smaller because it's a ranch and it's a long model. You can see the backyard's a little bit longer, but if you're looking for a ranch home, this is one of the best models I feel you can buy in all the area. So here, I got to say this here, independent representation. I alluded to it a little bit earlier. If you walk into the sales center on your own, I feel you're absolutely crazy. We highly recommend independent representation. And I'll tell you what that means. That means that we need to be here on your first visit. That's how we can help represent you. The cost to use us for independent representation is zero out of your pocket. It's the builder that pays us. They're happy to do so. You can ask them. Why they do that is they have a separate marketing budget for us that they help pay us out of, and that the reason for that marketing budget is to have us perhaps help people like yourself and introduce you to this builder, this community, and hopefully a place here in Florida. So now I've just moved over to another model. It's called the Malibu. It's actually their smallest home here at that GL offers here in Arden. But it's actually, I think this decorated model was for sale. I think we're close to going into contract. Reach out to me if you want to know. It's a smaller home. It appeals to people who are, maybe empty nesters or whatever. It is does come with a pool. So it does appeal to the people not looking for as much living space. But it's one of the models. It's actually one of my listings as well. It's one of the models I have offered here in Arden through GL Homes and this community located here in Wellington, Loxahatchee, Florida. Continuing independent representation, I mean, we will be there for for the whole process. We need to introduce you to the builder. That's really important. Now, if you haven't been to visit here and you visit this community and it's the next day, I might be able to help you out. But the only way for us to help represent you and fight for you on your behalf, instead of going directly to the seller, which is the builder, that's the way it sort of needs to work. But the value we also bring is we have a transaction coordinating team that will help keep the builder accountable. I'm actually going to go to one of my lots down there later in a little short while. A client that bought with us a few months ago, his house is being built. I'll help film it. We do that for clients. We'll come in and we'll film, to show you the progress. So especially, we deal a lot with the people that live out of state. So that's one of the benefits when it comes to using a builder like a company like ours living in Palm Beach, Florida. So now I'm in the Huntington model, the Huntington decorated model, one of their larger homes. It's a total of 3,290 square feet under air. It's done very well. Towards the end, you have the Monterey and the Huntington, two of the biggest. Before I finish up this video, I'm going to show you to the Oakland, one of my favorite floor plans. It might not be the biggest, but again, really high-end appliances, high-end upgrades, I should say. Farm sink, really popular here. That a lot of people, when you hear "Welcome to the Agri-hood," that's one of the phrases they use here in Arden. It's got like that farm kind of feel to it. I got to mention this. It's hard to see. They don't open the doors here. But back this way, like if you can see the homes back there, there is a lot of space here between the homes. They have a lot of common area. It's one of the benefits of moving to Arden, that there's a lot of common area. There's no back-to-back stuff. And this home comes with a pool, too. There's no back-to-back stuff. So there's a lot of common space, so that's one of the benefits. You can go out there if you have kids and you want to play soccer, throw the softball around. That's one of the benefits of living here in Arden. All right, let's go over pricing. I had somebody criticize me. And leave a comment down below. Is he right? I had someone criticize me in one of the comments recently that I wait too long for the prices. And maybe that's true. I've been wondering what you think about that. But again, we're getting down to the end. I have a quick delivery sheet. I just picked this up because this is changing all the time. You cannot come here now because we're at the very end at GL Homes here at Arden and pick out all your features. What they're offering, they have roughly 20 to 30 homes left. What you do is you pick a quick delivery home. So I find that when it comes to quick deliveries, those are your best values. Lots of communities today offer both. They try to offer both. I think it's great because one of my first questions to working with people is what is your family's timeline? And I think that's important. So these, looking at the sheets, they have roughly 20 to 30 homes, as I might have mentioned, left before they close out and move on. They have another community up in Palm Beach Gardens called Apex that GL Homes is working on. So that's their next project. See here, I'm going to go over pricing. On the low end, I see the lowest price is roughly $730,000, and they go up to over $1 million. The models, the highest price model is a little over 1.1 million. It's 1.16 million. Given all the upgrades, that's a good value. But anyways, in terms of time frame, I'll go back to that. They have some here, 1, 2, 3. There's at least 7 here that are homes that are left that are ready right now that you can just come in and buy right now. They're out there, and the homes are just about ready to be complete. So if you want to get a good deal on a home, really with a great builder, because I find people love GL Homes down here in Florida. They're a local builder. Now's the time. If you're thinking about moving to Arden, now is the time. One of the things I want to point out is the elevation here. A lot of time people get confused when they mention elevation, what that means. Elevation is purely just the outside of the house. Doesn't mean how high the house is or anything like that. We get that question a lot. But this is what they call like a coastal elevation. It's almost like a Key West feel, a country feel to it. I love this. I think that's a beautiful color. This model is personally my favorite. It's also on my listing. And you can say I'm biased, but I'm truly not. This is one of my favorite models here at Arden. It's called the Oakland. It's a little bit over 3,000 square feet. And if you look at the other models too, they have different elevations. They have a rustic elevation. They have the farmhouse elevation. In any case, they have a lot to choose from. And the models, in my opinion, are very, very well priced. Oftentimes, models are priced very high because of all the upgrades. But I feel like here at Arden, what they're offering here, because they really are incentivized to move to another community, to the next community. I feel like they've priced these models really, really well. So I'm here in the Oakland. Wow, you hear the echo. The music is loud too. I'm here in the Oakland. This model is 1 million, roughly is called 1,100,000. A lot of upgrades, of course, and there's the pool. It's got a nice pool. When they were selling pools here in Arden, when they were offering it with building the pools, they were offering them anywhere from 80 to 120,000. So here you're looking at least about, let's call it 100,000. You're looking at $100,000 upgrade right there if you were to buy this model. One of the things I love about this is one of the reasons why I like this model a lot is the size of the island. I love this. Gone are the days, not gone are the days, but it's not that often that you see a traditional dining room anymore. There seem to be getting away with it. Designers are making more of these big, large islands with the large farm sinks. And they'll put like a dining area off to the side like they've done here. But this is a really open area. And the feedback I get from buyers in general is when they walk through the door, They like it to be open like this model is here. They have a living area there, this sitting area there for dining, the pool. They like an open model. And the other factor they do appreciate, looking away a little bit, the other factor they do appreciate is the amount of light. So this home, as you can see by the amount of windows, has a lot of light, which is what makes this model, in fact, one of my favorites here at Jill Homes at Arden here in Wellington, Loxahatchee, Florida. See, here I have the model's brochure. If you want it, let me know. I can email this directly to you. It has all of them: the Costa, the Coronado, the Ventura, the Malibu, the Newport, the Laguna. I mean, I didn't go into all of them. There's a lot of good stuff online. When I listed like this home and the others I have, I did a Matterport, which basically feels like I had my photographer come in, and it feels like you're actually in this home. It's actually, that Matterport is from this home, and it shows like you're walking around. So reach out to me. I can send it to you. But if you want to feel what it's like to go upstairs and everything else here at this home, reach out. We'd love to help you here living in Palm Beach, Florida. So one of the things I want to talk about is the loft area. A lot of Florida homes come with the loft. They chose this one to do a pool table, which I don't think is necessarily, a great use of space. But you could take this down. If you buy this house, again, they've done the good floors. The engineered wood floors. But you could take this house, not a big deal. This is a very utilized area here in Florida. People will often use it. They have a TV there. People will use this as almost like a second living room. All the models here at Jill Homes Arden have a loft area. Kids do homework, all kinds of things. So it's one of the features I just want to point out. When it comes to living in Florida, it's a little bit different than some of the other areas around the country. So we are actually hosting open houses on all these models Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the next few weeks. When you see this video, it will maybe still be going on. I'd love to help you, even if these models are gone by then. I know this community well, Arden very well. I've sold a lot of homes here. I would love to help you. But I wanted to bring this video out because this is truly a unique opportunity to buy a Jill home in Arden before they just disappear, in terms of new construction, before they actually disappear. What better way than doing it through a decorated model here at Arden? Wellington, Loxahatchee, Arden, Paradise here in South Florida.